Good morning everybody. So today is the week 9 update of the Monstera cuttings, and you can see that some of the leaves have died, but they're the ones that we thought were going to die originally anyway, so it's not too bad. These ones are still discoloured, which is not fantastic, but it is what it is. You can see this new aerial root there, and then the roots themselves are doing pretty chill. They're doing pretty well, and you can see the fungus in here, so this is not fantastic, and the spidering of the roots is great, but the fungus is not fantastic. So what we're going to do today is start trying to sort that. So what I'm going to do is give them a bleach bath essentially. So I'll just get that ready and show you what I'm doing. So now that we have the vases or the vessels for the water, what we're going to do is add the bleach. So this is just water, and I don't know how much is in there. I suppose it's like 2 pints maybe in this one, maybe 4 pints in that one. But so what we're going to do is we're going to add some bleach, and this is the one that I'm going to use, and we're going to only add a tiny little bit to each one. The ratio is about, I think, 10 to 20%, but because this is such a small amount of water, we're going to be very careful in how much we add. Obviously I don't want to kill the plants, so yeah, going to be very careful. I'm just going to do that much for now. Hopefully that will be okay, and then if not, we can do a second wash and a second bleach wash in next week. So if you add too much, obviously bleach will kill the plants. So hopefully this is fine. If not, I'll let you know, and it was a mistake, and we can learn from our mistake. Well, learn from my mistake. But I'm sure it'll be fine. So now that they're mixed, we're just going to add the cuttings into the water. So we'll start with these ones. So I'll give you a close-up of the roots whilst we're taking them out. So you can see a lot of spidering on these roots. This is also one of the primarily affected cuttings that's got fungus on it, and whilst it is out of the water, I'm going to pull this dead leaf off. That should help to reduce the risk of further infections. So I'm conflicted about this one, because you can see that there is no root development at all, and the leaf is dead. So I am considering just discarding this one, like cutting my losses essentially, and not putting it back in, because I believe this will be a massive source of infection. If it's beginning to rot, then it's not going to be very beneficial to what is left in there. So I'm going to put this one aside for now and make a decision, but I do think I'll discard it. And now for these smaller ones, just going to take them all out in one go. So what we're going to do is leave them in the bleach water for about 20 minutes, and then we'll come and get them and rinse them well under some running water, and then put them back into their original homes, which I will clean out and get ready in the meantime. So I'll be back in 20 minutes. So this is after 20 minutes of the cuttings being in the bleach water. So now it is time to take them out, rinse them thoroughly, and then put them in their fresh water, which is just there. And then we will see how they do in the next couple of weeks. So hopefully this has knocked the fungal infection on the head. If not, then we'll repeat it or try something else. But for now, we're just going to give them a wash and put them back in their houses. So now it's time to wash them. So the cuttings are now in their new water. This is just plain water, there's nothing in it, and so hopefully the fungal infections have been knocked on the head and they are not going to come back. So all of these vases have been thoroughly washed, so hopefully there's nothing lingering inside them. And we'll double check, we'll check on them again next week, and hopefully they're doing really well still. I'll keep an eye on them, make sure I've not accidentally killed them. If I have, then I will of course let you know, and we can all learn from my mistake. But hopefully they're fine. And just a final update on the pot. You can see that a lot of the new buds are getting incredibly long now. They're getting very horn-like, which is really cool. Soon we'll have a bush, and I really do need to repot this. So I know I've been saying that for weeks, and eventually I will do it. But it is not going to be this week. I've got too many things to do, and yes, so hopefully I'll get to it soon. But overall it's doing really well. It's still fine in this pot for now, and hopefully we'll have a really nice big bush soon. So I will see you again next week. Bye guys.